Hey y'all, it's me again, Valerie, and welcome back to my yarn room. Yay! Alright, before we get started, I would like to invite anybody who has not already to hit that word subscribe. When you do, give the videos a thumbs up, share them if you can, and leave me a comment. Alright, now that I've got that taken care of, what do y'all think about this stitch in front of me? Alright, this is called the Primrose stitch. It's one word. I'm just breaking it down. It's Primrose. Alright, I guess the reason why is because your double clusters here, they kind of look like little roses. Okay. Alright, so, y'all want to learn how to make this? It's really easy. Really easy. Alright, let's get started. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Now, all I'm going to do is I'm going to use some worsted weight yarn. And this is a Skeena Big Twist Value. And in the color Soft Purple. And I'm using my Clover J10 6mm crochet hook. You can use any yarn you want, as long as your hook is good for that size yarn. Okay, all I've done is put a slip knot on. Now, this pattern is worked in multiples of 3 plus 2. Okay? But at the end, I'm going to tell you a different way. Because I don't like how wonky it is sometimes when you work on your foundation chain. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, I like going into bumps in the back because I think it makes for neater work, because then you've got your V-stitches on your bottom. Otherwise, you don't. It's wonky looking like that. So if you're going to put a border, it makes it really difficult if you don't work in the bumps on the back. Alright, so that one right there underneath your working yarn, that's your first bump. That's your second bump, which means the second bump is your second stitch. So, oh, no, not the second. I'm going to go in the third. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. And I'm going to put a single crochet. And then I'm going to chain 2. Okay. Then I'm going to go right back in that same stitch. And I'm going to put another single crochet. Now, the reason why you go in the third is because that chain 2 on the end there, that counts as a half double crochet. Okay. So you got your chain 2 right there for your, in between your 2 singles. And then right here, you've got your chain 2 on the end, which, like I said, counts as a half double. Okay. Now, hold on. Let me figure out what I'm doing. Okay, sorry about that. Had to get my little swatch here and figure out my stitch count. Alright, again, in multiples of 3. So, you're going to skip 2. And you're going to go into the third. I don't know why I didn't figure that out in the beginning. Sorry, y'all. You're going to put a single crochet, chain 2, and you're going to go right back in that same space and put another single crochet. Now, you see what I mean about when you work on the foundation chain, how wonky it gets? Alright, in the end, I'm going to show you a different way, or tell you a different way. Alright, and then you skip 2, and you go in that third one. Well, there we go. Couldn't figure out my spacing, or my fingers, yeah. And you single crochet, chain 2, and go right back in it and do a single crochet. Okay, you do that all the way across. Now, I'm just doing a small one because this is just how to do the stitch. Okay, when you get to the end, you'll have 3 left. You skip that one, and that last one, you go in it, and you put a half double crochet to match this side. Okay, then it says to chain 3. Now on this pattern, I do like to do the chain 3 here. The reason why is because all of your doubles are worked in one direction. And if you do a chain 1 and a double crochet, it's going to get fat on one side and skinny on the other side, and it'll look kind of lopsided. Okay, so then you turn your work, okay? And then you yarn over, you skip all this, okay? And you go right here into this chain 2 space from the previous row, and you want to put 3 double crochets. Now this is row 2 of the repeat. And this is all this pattern is. Two-row repeat. Okay? Then you want to yarn over and you want to skip all the way over here to this chain 2 space from the previous row. And you want to go in and you want to put 3 double crochets. Sorry, y'all, I'm getting notifications. Okay? Then you want to go right here into this chain 2 and you want to put 3 doubles. Alright, now remember what I said about that chain 2 space right there. So that's your half double. So you want to yarn over and you want to go into the top of that chain 2 space. And I like to try to get 2 strands of the yarn. It just makes for neater, it don't pull as bad, yeah. See what I mean? And you want to put a double. Okay, then chain 1, turn. You want to put a single or a half double right here. And you're going to end this row with a half double in the top of your chain 3 right here. But this is the same as the first row right there. You're going to put your half double right here. Okay. Then you're going to skip over here to your 3 doubles. And you're going to go right there in that middle one. You're going to do a single crochet, chain 2, go right back in it and do a single crochet. Okay, then you skip right on over here to the top of that middle one and do the same thing. Single, chain 2, single. All the way to the end, and then you put your half double. Now, the reason why you put a half double on each end of this row is because if you don't, your edges will shrink down. Your work will be fat and fluff, and your edges will shrink down. So you got to put your half doubles on the ends. Now, you see how wonky this chain is right here? Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So, here's an alternative. Do your chain in multiples of 3. No +2. Do a +1 for a turning chain. And go into the second one from the hook right here and put a single crochet. Do you a row of single crochet as a foundation, and it won't be wonky like that. And your pattern will still be in multiples of 3. The reason why you do your pattern in multiples of 3 +2 is because that chain 2 acts as a half double. Okay, if you do a row of single crochets in multiples of 3 +1 for your turning chain, you'll still be in multiples of 3. And then your next row, do your half double on the end, go down and do your double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, skip 2, or not double crochet, single crochet, gosh. And then you skip 2, go down and do your single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, all the way to the end. I just think it makes for neater work instead of it being all wonky on the bottom. And then what you can do is you can finish it off with a row of the roses, and then put a row of single crochet across the top, and it'll equal with the bottom. Maybe 2 rows, because your chain makes your foundation row of singles a little bit fatter. So on the top, if you do 2 rows of single, it equals out better. All right, y'all. Well, this is going to be all for today. Okay? And I'll meet y'all back here in the next one for another grand adventure right here in Val's Yarn Room. All right, I truly do love each and every single one of y'all to pieces. Do something nice for somebody, even if it's just a smile. I'll be back here tomorrow to do Val's picks. Yeah, got to pick a new number. I got to get busy because I ain't even done with last week's number yet. So I got to get busy and get that done. I'll probably get it done today. I'm pretty fast with it. All right, y'all. I ain't going to hold you up no longer. So, I guess get your crochet on. Bye, y'all.